Hey everyone. So often we can get caught up in just wondering what's going to happen. What's going to happen a week from now, a month from now? Oh no, what's going to happen next year? And we just can get so caught up in trying to predict the future. We can get so caught up in thinking we know what's going to happen in the future. But I think God has a really important word for us to kind of get us to slow down a little bit and maybe adjust our perspective. Psalm 119, 105 says this: Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Here's what I love about that verse. So often we want a roadmap. We want to see something from the start all the way to the finish. We want to see it all clearly. But that's not what this verse says that God gives us. He doesn't give us a clear view all the way through. No, he gives us a lamp for our feet, a light for our path. When do you use a lamp or a light? You use them when you're walking in darkness. Like all around you is darkness. You can't see things clearly at all. And so that's when you light a lamp so that you can see just a little bit in front of you, just enough of the path to take the next step. That's what God promises to give us. He doesn't say he's going to give us a roadmap that's going to take us all the way through. He doesn't tell us that he's going to give us the details of every single nook and cranny of our lives. No, he says he's going to tell us just enough that we're going to be able to take the next step with faith. But how often we don't take the next step because we're worried about something that's coming 5 steps from now. So we don't take the step in front of us because we're worried about what's going to happen 10 steps further down. But friends, God just wants to encourage us. God wants to encourage you. Do you have faith for the next step? You don't need to see all the details. You don't need to know all the intricacies. You just need to know enough to take the next step of faith in God. One step after another, after another, after another. Slow, steady steps of faith is how God gets big things done. And he's not hiding things because he's trying to keep us in the dark. He gives us things one step at a time because he wants to help us stay dependent on him. God wants us to walk by faith. What is faith? Faith is not trusting me. Faith is trusting God. God doesn't say it's blind faith. No, it's faith that's lit up, right? We have enough faith in God to take the next step. But that's enough faith to continue to be dependent. God wants us coming to him again and again and again with open hands saying, Lord, what's my next step? Lord, what do you want me to do? Lord, show me the way. Not the whole way, just show me enough so that I can take the next step of obedience to you. Friends, you might not know what's going to be happening next week, next month, next year, but I guarantee you that if you wake up tomorrow with a desire for God to show you how he wants you to be obedient in the day, you'll have enough from God in order to take that step of faith. Don't try to hold out for a roadmap. Don't wait to take a step until you see things all the way through. No, just take the next step. What step of obedience is God calling you to? What has he told you that he wants you to do? How has his word informed you? How's his word not giving you everything you need for the whole plan? How's his word giving you enough just to take the next step of faith? One step after another. That's how God leads us in dependence on him, which is the best way to live.